3, 2, 1. No, you have to do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. No, okay. Creepy.
It was literally this. Oh my.
No, okay. 3, 2, 1. God, you're useless. All right. Anyways, hello and welcome. I just gotta do it. Welcome to Foxcast. It's a podcast. I'm here with Creepy Banana, aka Ward Wardenson, but you've never seen them in the same room, so who knows? But yes, we're doing a podcast now. That's pretty cool, right? I remember we talked about this like a couple months ago about making a Foxhole podcast, but neither of us did it. But now
I think you're mistaking me with Creepy Banana because you never talked to me about this.
Oh shit! Yeah, true. Sorry. You two look very similar. Not to be racist or anything.
Yeah. Whoa, what the?
Hey, no. Anyways, we're check out the new studio. We got a studio for the podcast.
Yeah, $12 million, right?
Yeah, finest Seavish real estate.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
We got dirt over here.
We even got a company car in the background.
Yeah, definitely didn't steal.
Yep, you didn't steal it from some random logi man. But yeah, we're starting off a podcast. We're gonna be a little bit awkward at first, forgive us, but the plan is we're gonna do one of these like every week. Not on a Sunday. But this cringe person lives in Belgium, so we have an 8-hour time difference.
Oh, okay, dude. I'm sorry I don't live in a make-believe country called Korea, dude. Okay, dude.
Hey, look, Korea's a real country, and then you know, sometimes it doesn't actually feel like a real country, though. It genuinely feels like it's fucking fake, like it's a glitch in the Matrix. It's so fucking weird living here. I don't know. We're getting.
Yeah, let's not talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about Foxhole. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Foxcast. It's gotta be awkward at first because we've never done this before. We've never had to sit here for an hour and just talk. And we're kind of shy and awkward, so forgive us. But as time goes on, it's like marriage, right? It's like we ease into it, and then it gets easier and more relaxing and more intolerable as time goes on, right?
Exactly. And then we'll get a divorce and we'll split up the kids and the podcast.
Exactly. Realistically, how long do you think we'll be able to do this?
I'm giving it 2 episodes. I'm not even joking.
I'll give it 3. I think we'll tire out by 3. But yeah, you know, let's just do it. We just gotta do it, you know? Let's just do it. The plan is meet up every Sunday, 1 hour, talk about Foxhole. Various topics.
Sunday?
On a Sunday, right? We agreed on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. God. Well, yeah, let's just talk about Foxhole. I think that's the best thing to do. Let's just talk about Foxhole.
Let's start with the first topic. Let's go.
Yes. So, first topic. Update. We got an update. This is an update war. It's a small update, but it's an update nonetheless, and Foxcast must talk about it. So, what do you think?
Yeah. I don't think you want what I think, because we'll get the podcast banned probably, but it is a nice update. But oh god, it's so it fucked up the voice even more for me. Like I cannot use squad chat anymore. It just does not work for me. I don't know what it is. I've like joined multiple squads. I've tried everything, reconnect everything, but it just doesn't work.
I've had no problems.
That's what I'm talking about. All of my viewers are like, we have no problems. It's just you. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me then? I don't understand it.
Then...
Oh, can we swear, by the way?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Then, wait, so... Wait, why is this about... So, is it the update's fault?
I don't know, but it has been getting progressively worse with every update that comes out. So I believe it is the update's fault, but I could just be fucking whining.
I mean, it could be just you. I mean, if nobody else is having that problem.
I mean, I had this problem with my old PC, and now I have it with my new PC as well. So I don't know what it is.
Might just be you as a person.
Yeah, they're shadow banning me probably.
But yeah, let's talk about separate.
What did they add, by the way?
I don't
tanks.
Know. They added tanks.
I made a fucking update video. I forget.
Yeah, you did. You made a whole update video, and you forgot. Frig.
The vehicle physics. Vehicle physics.
Yeah.
Have you seen any wacky shit? I have seen the funniest shit ever, dude.
I've not seen any of it.
I'm gonna have to find it in my streams, but it was like I was pushing a push gun, and there was this light tank coming up. And it just fucking flipped out. It just did a blade, like the old blades that we could do with the tank. But it like went further away. It went like 10 meters away. It was funny.
Dude, I'm so jealous because I've seen like clips of like trucks jumping over bridges, climbing up cliffs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I
I
haven't
mean, I
experienced
do
any of
like it. I do like it though, because now you can climb trees a little bit, so you can like actually wiggle through forests with tanks. So I have been doing a lot of that as well, just going through forest to flank as well. So that's been funny.
Yeah. I've seen the I thought was really cool was how the tanks now interact with the trenches. They just kind of like
Oh yeah, yeah,
skim
yeah.
over them. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know
What
if
I
you...
have noticed though, you know the scout tank chassis, right?
Yeah.
The Yeah, yeah. So that one can go in destroyed trenches, but it can't go in built trenches, and it can't go into those box things. You know what I mean? Like the rifle garrison things.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if they're destroyed, it can't go in it. If it can go in it, but it can't climb it. So you have to find like a destroyed trench piece again to get out. It's very weird.
Yeah, I think that was the same with, before the update as well, actually.
Yeah, before the update, I don't even think they could enter the destroyed trenches, but now you can. I've been like cruising over them a lot.
No. That's...
So, the scout tank is better now. I bet the tank can do that. So, dev bias there.
Yeah, talk about chassis though. They reduce the size of the light tanks. The light tanks are small.
What do you think about that? Do you like it or not?
I don't give a fuck. It doesn't change
You don't?
gameplay. It doesn't change
Oh my
gameplay.
God.
Unpopular
No,
opinion,
no,
but
no,
I
no, no,
really
no.
don't give a shit.
Holy shit. It
So,
is
yeah, they're
so much
smaller.
cuter to use a light tank now, dude. I have not played with any other tank, just light tanks.
Oh
Well,
my
that's not
God.
true. I've played with other tanks, but light tanks, they're just so cute now, dude. They're the new
Okay,
tank.
you're kind of sounding
They're
really
so good.
creepy. Kind of sounds like, it kind of sounds
So,
like you're down bad for a tank, bro.
Okay, dude. I just like.
Just saying.
Okay, dude. I just like tanks, man. What's wrong with that?
All right, whatever. I mean, I'm more of
What's
an
wrong with
infantry
that, man?
but
Come on, man.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. It's a little bit
Yeah,
weird.
that's what I thought.
Okay, yeah, I have a
What's
shovel
wrong
as
with it,
well.
bro?
What you gotta do with that?
Oh, okay, okay. Calm down, calm down.
Look, we're all
So
in the
you
same
don't give a
foxhole
shit.
together.
Okay, you don't play with tanks then, dude.
No, I do play with tanks, but I just
Okay.
the light tanks. I mean, it's 20% smaller. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I don't get why people were angry about that. Some people were like, "Oh, I'm not gonna play anymore." I'm like, "Bro, shut up. It's cute. What else do you want?"
I haven't. I'll be honest with you. I haven't noticed the difference.
What?
I really
Okay,
haven't
you
noticed
actually
the
don't
difference.
play tanks then. Never
No,
mind,
I
dude.
do play tanks. I just
No shot. You don't play tanks then.
oh no,
I
it
can
just
like
looks the
squeeze
same.
through alleyways now. It's crazy, dude. It's really good for flanking.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're the one with the tanker uniform on. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Why do you have a armor thing on? What are you, like a knight?
Yeah, don't you know I made the organization called COC, Knights of Siva. I'm the
But you
head of
made
that order.
mod.
Yeah, I made mod
But you
and
made-
COC.
Oh, okay.
You haven't heard of COC?
The naming, no, I haven't. The naming convention is very interesting. What led you to that?
What do you mean? I mean, we just called ourselves the Knights of Siva, and
Ah, okay. That
AOC.
makes sense.
COC. There's nothing funny about it. We're a serious regiment, and we did a lot of stabbing.
I'm not
back in the
laughing,
day.
man. I'm just surprised that you got a whole clan. How's clan life, by the way?
Sucks ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, dude. You gotta
Sucks
stay
ass,
solo,
bro.
man.
I should have just stayed solo, dude. Like,
So much organization, dude. Oh, I can't deal with it.
not just that, but 70% of my members, they're into that femboy shit.
Oh,
Yeah, and
I
I'm
mean,
like,
there's nothing wrong with that,
yeah,
but
and there's nothing wrong with it until you go to the meme channel, and then every single meme is just some guy in a skirt, and then something dirty written over it, and you're just looking through, and you're just like, fuck. Most of these guys are underage, and I'm gonna get fucked.
oh my lord. Okay, yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Other topic. Let's skip.
Yeah, let's
skip.
talk about another topic before we get ourselves cancelled on day one.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
skip,
funny though?
skip.
We just get cancelled, and then we just get outcasted by the entire Foxhole community because of what we say
That
on
would be
like the
kind of
first
sad.
day. But
Yeah,
yeah, let's
I
talk
mean,
about the
yeah.
new tanks. Let's move on. Let's talk about the new tanks.
What do you think? They're good or not?
At first, I thought they were ass. I'll be honest with you. When I first heard about the Highwayman, I was like, this thing's gonna be overpowered. It's just gonna take out subsystem after subsystem. But then when it actually came out, I thought it sucked ass, but now I think it's actually a pretty good tank, and I'll explain why. When it
I'm the
first
opposite, but go ahead.
when it was first like unlocked, right? Everybody was spamming it in the Warden faction, and nobody knew how to fucking use it. They were using it as they always use tanks in like fucking battle lines, right? So they were literally battle lining the outlaw with low velocity 20mm against like Bardishas and Ransors and shit. So
I
yeah,
saw some fighting smelters, so yeah, it was
yeah,
fucked up.
exactly. It was fucked up. It was they I don't know why. It's just like we had the best tank for that, and that's the Silverhand. I don't know why everybody just every time they get a new tank, they just want to like bring it to a fucking line and just face off against literal Bardishas and smelters and like just facing them like 18th century warfare. But now, like, people are learning how to actually use it properly. It's meant to like cruise around. It's meant to be a free tank. It's meant to be. It shouldn't be restrained in a battle line.
It needs to be moving around every time.
Exactly.
It can't stop.
Like moving around, getting behind people, and I think that was a great addition by the devs. Having a tank where it like kind of forces you to be moving around, finding like ways to get around the enemy. And yeah, MOD and we like gave the Highwayman another chance, and we've been having a good time with it. Using it as it should be used. Taking it around, getting behind people, being super sneaky, and the boost is super fast if you just keep boosting. Although it guzzles up.
Yeah, it's just like a Gallagher boost, right?
Yeah, so I think the Highwayman is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not gonna crush everything it sees, but it's good at what it's for. That's why.
Okay, I completely disagree. It's the worst tank ever added. I'm not even joking. I used it the other day. I tried to flank a fucking Falchion. First shot or second shot, we disable its gun, and we had to mag dump like 3 fucking mags into it, and it still didn't die, and then we got killed by Ignis and stuff. So I don't think it can cruise around on its own. It needs something to come with it. It needs either a Gallagher or like a light tank to come with it, or just infantry AT in general. But like on its own, it just feels too weak right now, in my opinion. Its range is so limited. Its fire rate, I feel like it's too slow. And the machine gun, the top hat machine gun. Oh, don't get me started. That turret is the slowest thing I've ever. Oh my god! I'd rather sit in a 20-man queue than man that turret. Holy shit! It's so slow, dude. I can't. I don't know. I don't like it, but I've only used it once, so maybe I'm just biased right now. But I feel like the Ranceur, the Collie version, looks a lot more fun to use than what we got.
Have you tried getting good?
I've tried, but I failed. I sent you a video where I absolutely get wrecked. So I don't know. I don't like it, but I play LTs most of the time. So I like flanking and sitting on a flank and hitting that. But I feel like that tank is not meant to sit around. It's just it has to keep driving.
Yeah, I mean it's got.
That's just not how I play. So
I don't know. I feel. I mean,
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like the Highwayman is what the Outlaw was supposed to be, right? I feel like when the devs released the Outlaw, they already like doomed it by giving it 45-meter range, and they doomed it to like make every Warden player use it as like a main battle line tank.
Yeah, it's a sniper essentially.
Yeah, exactly, and to like just keep poke and like hit and then go back, right?
Yeah.
I think the devs made the and when you try to use the Outlaw, in the way that you use the Highwayman, it takes a long time to reload. You get that one shot off, it bounces at 45-meter range. You just kind of sit there, and then the flank doesn't matter anymore because they've already turned towards you. But yeah, the Highwayman, I think it fulfills what the Outlaw was originally supposed to be.
I get that, yeah, but I mean, I've seen people use it really effectively. I literally today I was streaming and we were in a scout tank and a crew of a Highwayman crew came and they distracted 3 Quardishas, the new Bardishas, for like 5 minutes straight by just constantly driving around them. If we had a different tank, we could have helped them out and maybe even killed some of them, but we had a scout tank. So we just drove next to them and the collies weren't even paying attention to us. They were just looking at us being like, what the fuck are they doing here?
Exactly.
But so I can see Yeah, it's a good distraction tank, but I feel like how much does it cost? Do you know?
Like 190 or something.
190. I
It's
feel
really
like that's too
expensive.
much. It's too much.
It was really
What's the normal Gallagher? It's 195, right? Or
God, can you search that up? Actually,
I'll search it up.
yeah, just search it up.
But yeah,
real quick.
like 190 is just too much. I feel like because it's more like a bait tank, right? It'll not last long, in my opinion. So I don't know. I feel like it should be dropped down a little bit more, but I don't know. I don't have the numbers, so I don't know. Maybe they're really fucking good, and I'm just ass with it. I don't know.
But I think if the highwayman, if used properly, it can be absolutely devastating. So what I'm imagining is I think what the devs originally want us to do, or the vision, is for us to use, main
Oh,
battle
wait.
line tanks. Yeah.
Uh-huh. The Gallagher is 165.
165 versus 190.
Are you sure it's 190?
I, from what I heard, yeah.
That sounds
I heard it was
very high.
expensive. Just like, search that up as well.
It's 170. It's 170.
It's 170. Okay.
5 more.
Okay, then
That's still. It's still. I feel like the original Gallagher should be more because it's more useful, in my opinion, at least.
In my opinion, I think I have no idea why people spam the outlaw like they do. I think the Warden faction has finally realized that the outlaw isn't as good for, main battle line tanking than the Silverhand, because the past couple of wars we've voted the Silverhand over the outlaw.
Yeah.
And just we already have we have the best tank in the game, right? Silverhand. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Silverhand, best tank in the game.
Yeah.
Right. It has a 68.
My favorite tank to drive. I'm not even joking.
Exactly. And it can take so many hits. You just put him in a line, right? You put him in a line and you go forward, and then you kill everything in your path. You get like 2-3 of them, you're overpowered. You get a highwayman, distract them, like you said, where all the tanks are focused on the highwayman, and then you push the Silverhands up. Look, you gotta crush anything in your path. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
We have the best thing in the game, Silverhand. The outlaw, it's like, to me it feels like a half and half. I mean, like it kind of can do main battle line tanking with its 45-meter range, and it kind of can flank around with its like boost speed, right? But it just feels like it does both kind of half-heartedly. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be called biased,
Yeah.
and I understand that colonials were making a big fuss about the outlaw being overpowered because of his 45-meter range, but as somebody who's played in the outlaw quite a couple times, it's kind of weak, bro. It's kind of It's kind of.
You want to know something? You want to know? You might get angry at me though.
Go on.
They for like three or two wars, it couldn't get tracked from one side. There was a bug, so it made it a little bit easier to survive. So I think people played it a little bit more aggressively, and now that the bug is gone, because the Gallagher gets tracked so often now, it's insane. Every time I've used it, I get tracked.
I get turreted every time. I remember I was fighting against.
I've never gone turreted. Always tracks.
Really? I fought against.
Yeah,
I fought
always
against
tracks
the Kreneska, and we went up to it. We shot. We fired a shot, and then they fired a shot. We got turreted. We pulled back, repaired, went again, got turreted again. First shot, went back, and then went back to fight the Kreneska. Then got turreted again.
Yeah, that's just bad RNG.
Yeah, I think that's just bad RNG, but it's just, we were trying to keep 45-meter range as well, but, I think, people say, oh, just keep 45-meter range, but it's kind of hard to communicate with driver and gunner.
Yeah. The driver needs to be fully cornering, and once he sees the headlights, that's already 40 meters, so he's already too close.
Yeah, I think you either need to be watching gunner's stream, or you need to...
No, that's hack.
Really solid team.
That's weak. That's weak sauce, man. Come on.
I know a lot of
don't fucking. That's weak sauce, man. I don't do that.
Is that weak sauce?
Okay.
I don't do that either. I'm not saying I do it, mostly because I don't have the computer power, but
just the driver needs to have skill, needs to know when to back up, and the driver and the gunner needs to be communicating.
It's like you need to feel a tingle in your balls to know when to pull back. But
Exactly. You need to feel that tingle. You need to have
the
that,
most common tactic though is like the moment the gunner fires, you pull back. Right, that's the most common.
Exactly. You just pull back.
Yeah, but I feel like there's still like that split second of time where you have to stop the tank and pull it back, and I think
Yeah. Of course.
most of the
No,
time that
usually
makes
what
up
I
that
do
5
is
meter range.
I just tell the gunner to before he shoots to tell me. So he'll be like, "I'm shooting," and then you already start heading back, and he'll shoot. Could do that, but yeah. Sometimes it doesn't work because the fucking voice breaks, dude. I can't talk to anyone.
Use Discord, jeez. Get a clan.
I don't want to use Discord, but I use random. I play with random people. I can't use Discord.
Trust me, it'll change your life.
No, I like to go around and meet people. Even though I have social anxiety, I like to meet people in the game. It's fun.
Okay, yeah, all right. I mean,
get a private to get on my gunner. Very good times, fun times.
Okay, that's the way you said that was kind of creepy, but yeah.
No, like I'm teaching them the game. Oh my god, why do you gotta make everything weird?
No, it's the way you say that.
It's nighttime. I can't speak loud right now.
Okay, I get it. I mean, it's really early morning for me right now, but yeah.
It's midnight here.
Yes. All right. Let's talk about the Ransor. Actually, you're colonial, right? Main colonial, but you haven't got a chance to play with it.
What do you mean? That's creepy banana. I'm Ward Wardenson, man.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Sorry. Fuck.
You're actually being very rude right now by constantly comparing us, dude.
I'm sorry. It's
you gotta stop.
I come from a different time. You all look the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Aren't you younger than me?
Yeah. That's still a different time.
Okay.
I grew up with the TikTok
I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. I have no notes on it. Other than, holy shit, some of these gunners are really bad because it's a rocket. They have to lead their shots, right? Yeah. And they have missed so many times. I can just outrun their rockets. It's so funny.
It's they need to know how to lead their shots.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the first war. They'll probably learn, Yeah.
I've seen a lot of wardens say that the Ransor is overpowered, and I kind of want to talk about this. I want to talk. No, it's not. I don't think it's overpowered whatsoever. I think the Ransor.
Really? It's a Bardi chassis. It's strong as fuck.
I know, but I think the Ransor. Okay, honest opinion. I think the Ransor and the Highwayman are possibly two of the most balanced tanks. Most balanced tanks that the devs have released for the game.
You're gonna get the show canceled. What the fuck are you talking about?
Let me explain. Let me state my case. So this is something I like to call the update effect. So when a new tank comes out, everybody spams it, and since everybody spams it, that's the only tank you see on the front line. So any pushes you make with that tank, it's associated with the tank, and so people get this whole illusion that the tank is overpowered. I want to bring up a couple cases. When they released the Noble Widow, the Warden faction spammed the shit out of that, and they formed a whole phalanx kind of thing. Of course, they all got flanked and killed by LT, by light tanks a couple minutes later. But for a good period of time,
hell no, dude, they murdered my ass on smelters, dude. Holy shit, those 2 shots to a smelter and it's dead, dude, from a Widow, or 3 shots rather. Sorry, I hate Widows, dude.
Yeah, I know.
They've killed me on smelters so much.
No,
Creepy hates them. I don't hate them. I love them.
But yeah, Noble Widows, they get killed easily, just like any other tank, if you're facing off against a Smelter. But there was this illusion that the Noble Widow was overpowered because everybody was using it, and they were using it to push. And then...
I get what you mean.
Yeah, right?
Because people are dying from that tank a lot more, so they say, the tank is overpowered.
Exactly.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, because that's the only tank getting used, right? Another case, when the Outlaw came out, Colonial said it was overpowered, 45 meter range, yada yada yada. That's because...
No, but it was overpowered. No.
No, but that's because everybody was using the Outlaw.
No, I get that. That's actually a good observation.
Exactly. But if you look at the front nowadays, you see a lot less Outlaws, right? You see a lot more diversity.
Yeah, I used one a couple last war, and I instantly died. It was sad. I was actually...
This war, Ransors and Highwaymen, they got spammed a lot, and they were the only tanks on the front. That's all. Yeah. That's the only tanks I saw. I saw a couple, silver hands, light tanks, half tracks here and there, but mainly we were using the Highwaymen when it came out, and the Colonials were mainly using the Ransor. And so that's why I think a lot of people see a lot of these tanks and they think, oh, this is overpowered. But once this update passes and the hype moves on, I think we're gonna see a lot more balanced variance in terms of tank lines and tactics. That's my
I
opinion.
get that, but here, listen, okay, I got some hard fucking numbers, dude. The Ransel reload, the RPG reload, is 5.5 seconds for one rocket. So you have to do it 4 times to fully get your stuff to full reload.
Mm-hmm.
But you could already shoot one, right? You could reload and shoot, or is that another thing? Do you have to like reload all of them?
Yeah, you can reload and shoot.
Yeah, and okay, then that's 5.5. Okay.
Okay.
And the Outlaw, is 7.75. So it could still out damage a tank, a Warden tank.
Yeah, but
what do you think about that?
But Outlaw has 45-meter range. Meanwhile, these Ransels are, I don't know what their range is, but it's cutlass shells. Like, it can't be that far. And I saw a lot of Ransel tanks going into
75 meters.
It's 75 meters?
No, I don't know. It's not written here.
I think it was 35 or something. I'm not too sure.
It could be. It's not written. I have been fighting them with LTs, and I have to get real close to them before they shoot me. So it could be 35. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they got low range, right? And they're slow as well. Well.
Yeah. True. Okay.
I think the ballista sucks ass though. It's kind of slow.
The ballista?
Yeah, the ballista kind of sucks.
Oh, the ballista is beautiful. How dare you, dude?
I mean,
it's ass.
It's kind of really slow. I mean, if it was a little bit faster, then I'd be like, I mean, they got something, but yeah, the ballista just kind of sucks.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best, but it's good at killing shit. You know what I mean? It's meant to kill a structure.
Yeah, I mean, it can carry a lot of 250 shells, but once it's kind of tracked, it's kind of dead. It's like it's a suicide.
Oh hell
vehicle.
no, dude! I've gotten tracked with it. I pushed it out. Beam bam boom. Clapped the whole base. Won the war. I mean, Creepy did that.
Yeah, but you kept pushing, right? I mean, it's literally either you go in.
You don't stop.
And
you go. You keep. Yeah.
Yeah, or you fucking die. Right. That's.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's.
But that's not new. That's not in the update, dude. You're ruining the podcast.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Let's get back on the update. So, are we done talking about tanks?
Yeah. So, Collie tank overpowered. Warden tank needs a buff, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, Warden gear underpowered. Okay. Everything Colonials have. Nerf everything the Colonials have. True.
Nerf it to shit. Exactly.
Exactly. Okay.
Mass production tank.
Next war, I want to be fighting. I want to see Colonials carrying fucking sticks. All right. I want to see them carrying sticks and stones. Yeah. You better stop playing Minecraft. Start digging for your materials.
What else was there in the update? Do you know?
Snipers. You want to talk about snipers, right?
Oh yeah. I don't like snipers.
Snipers took the L.
I don't know if you know. I don't. The sniper meta actually ruined the game for me. It was the first time where I was actually mad about like a game balance change. It was so dumb.
Oh yeah, because you made that video where you were just getting one-shotted by the Warden sniper. Each and every time. I
tried to snipe them back, but I would get sniped by like 2 dudes in like pillboxes and stuff. It was so sad.
Do you know what the sniper nerf did for me though? This war.
What did it
made
do?
me really empathize with the Colonials, because I've never understood the pain of having to like fire twice with a sniper to kill your opponent until like this war.
Oh
yeah, so
really?
I was just sitting there waiting to stabilize, like don't run away. Oh, you fucking don't.
Yeah, what is the Collie sniper called? I don't even remember, but it's not the great. Yeah, auger. Yeah, it's good at defense though. I'll give it that. If you're getting charged, it'll be good. But like, I mean, I haven't used it since this update. So I don't know how snipers are running right now. E-Man is a guy that I play with, and he said they were very bad. It takes like 5 hours to get an accurate shot, and by then they're already ran away.
Dude, it's I was using the sniper at Lockheed Bridge, and it's like basically it's like this big ass bridge, all right, and it's the perfect environment for a sniper. I should have gone so many kills with it. If this was last war, we would have taken the bridge. I'm just gonna say it. We would have taken the fucking bridge, all right? Because I was getting hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, but none of them was dying. Do you know one time this really fucking annoyed me? There was this guy on the ISG that I was shooting. I shot him once. He didn't get off. Do you know what he did? Instead, a medic went behind him and just out-healed him. The medic out-healed the sniper.
Speaking of ISGs, have they always been 40 meters?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, they've
I
always...
thought they were 35 for the longest time.
Nah.
I thought they were 35.
No, how
I
long have
actually
you been
now
playing for?
sympathize with wardens. No, but I always played tankette, so I didn't know. I never picked up the ISG because like I'm not sitting on that shit, dude. You know. But now I get it why ISG is like, you know, a bit. It is hard to take out. I'll give it that. It is a challenge, especially if there's like 3 of them right next to each other. You know.
The ISG is one of those things where if like used properly, it's like almost infuriating. Because you see it,
yeah.
right? You see it, it's right there, but then their team is just so efficient that they're just firing shot after shot after shot, and there's like nothing.
Because we usually what we used to do is we would have the tankettes and we use them as ammo carriers. And we just roll because you could put 100 in them. So you just roll them to where the ISGs are.
Oh, I saw that shit.
Shells.
I saw the clip of like the 3 ISGs, and then there was just a tankette behind, and they were just loading shell after shell on the tunnel. Yeah. It's shit like that.
Yeah, I didn't know they were 40. That was a very like humbling moment for me because I was using hacks a lot in early game. Not hacks like I was cheating, but like a heavy armored car. And it was hard to take out the ISGs because they would eat you up especially if there were multiple of them next to each other. It was a hard mission.
I remember it was kind of tough pushing with the hex. I tried pushing with a hack once.
Hacks are so fun, dude. I killed Larry with a hack. Do you know?
Oh, did you?
I'm super cool.
Dude, that's, I mean...
Oh, you don't watch my videos? Oh, okay.
I do watch your videos. I remember when you killed Helping Hands and you made a whole ass video about it.
Yeah, I'm cringe, I know.
No, it's not cringe, I mean... I don't know, it was just a kill, you know? It was just a single kill on Helping Hands, and
hey, come on, man.
How he ignored you or some shit.
It was like super planned and everything, and definitely not like random chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it was high skill moment, right? High skill.
Yeah.
High skill, high reward.
High skill. I was given a mission by high command. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I get that. But yeah, I want to talk about something called which I like to call the Foxhole artillery effect, and this has something to do with the ISG. Right? I think. This is another one of my little observations, but when you're getting, there's now and again I see a comment where people are like, why does the enemy have artillery? But then our faction like almost never uses artillery. And first of all, that's, completely false.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but the question is, why do people think that? And the reason is because if your team is firing artillery, you don't notice. Right?
Exactly. And when they are firing, you notice.
Exactly. It's landing right on top of you. So I like to think about that with like things like the ISG, right? For the longest time, wardens have been saying ISG OP, nerf. Meanwhile, colonials have been saying, no, ISG very balanced. It's so hard. Just flank, bro. Just use a grenade. It's so hard to decrew and shit. So this is what I noticed. When the ISG is being used properly, like really well and effectively, wardens notice that shit, right? But then colonials don't, because it's, it doesn't affect them in any way. They're just using it, effectively. Meanwhile, if, let's say, a colonial sets up an ISG and then they immediately get flanked or they get rushed or like a grenade gets thrown into their trench, then they notice that, right? And they associate that bad experience with the ISG, and so they get confused when wardens are saying, the ISG is overpowered. Meanwhile, that colonial hasn't been on like the warden side where the ISG was being used really well, and so we kind of get these.
Are you a psychologist? What the fuck? Damn, that's decent. Yeah, right?
That
makes sense.
I mean, I've been thinking about this for like the longest time, and I thought that was why. I usually think that's why, because if the shit goes well, you don't really notice it, but if shit goes bad, you get frustrated, you get angry, you're like, frig, this piece of equipment, I mean, I associate this with my bad experience, and therefore this is overpowered, we need to nerf it.
True, yeah, because like, I think a lot of collies have that with Cutlers and ATRs, because they get killed by it, and they're like, fuck that, it's OP, you know what I mean?
Right, and I mean, I've had really good experiences with the Cutlers, but I rarely notice that where, between, compared to the really bad experiences where, you're using a Cutler, and then some guy comes at you with a gun, and you can't really do shit.
Yeah, true.
right? So
Makes
you're
sense.
thinking like,
God damn, you're fucking wise, my guy. Holy
shit,
shit.
I'm an Asian brain genius, man, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Hire this guy for the dev team, dude. He can be like the fucking community manager.
The
Keep everybody
psychologist right
calm.
here. Exactly. Go run a daycare. Oh yeah, let's talk about Reddit. Do you want to talk about Reddit?
I don't use it, so you're gonna have to like explain a lot.
Okay. I use Reddit like a zoo. You never get
As
in the
in you
cages.
visit it or you have a zoo?
No, you never get in the cages. You go to look at the animals,
Oh,
you look
okay.
at the attractions, you read everything, but
Yeah,
you never
I do that
enter the
too.
cage,
I do that
right?
too.
There's been a
Yeah.
couple times where I've entered the cage, and each time I've kind of regretted it. So early on, I used my Reddit account to like post my YouTube videos, and then I just, the more I read the Reddit, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not posting shit on there anymore. And yeah, I just read it, but every time I see like a comment which I like seriously disagree with, I don't respond because I know it's not going to lead to anything productive. I just watch. I think that's how everyone should treat Reddit. You just watch the animals like fighting. You watch the monkeys throwing poop around, and yeah. I mean, now and again, there's really good stuff on Reddit as well. I mean, I'm not saying it's all toxic, it's all bad, and it's all fighting, but it's like every fucking comment section, you see like the same guy posting about the same shit, and it's just the saddest fucking thing.
Look,
It's the same
a
names,
lot of people.
dude. It's the same names every time.
I don't name names. Okay, I don't want to get
I'm not naming
murdered.
anyone. I'm not naming anyone. But just go
Look,
on Reddit.
it's-
You just notice the
Yeah.
same name over and over again.
Here's the thing. Okay, I had this. I know the feeling they have. Okay, like during COVID, I was home a lot, and I played the game a lot, and I got really invested into it, right? And I really started like believing the jokes I would make, and I'd be like, "Fuck, the wardens are actually overpowered." You know what I mean? And then I touched grass one day, dude. One day is all it took, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? This is just a game. I need to calm down. I'm being way too fucking weird." And I feel like a lot of people just need to just go do something else. Have some fun. Remember, this is just a game. It's not real life, please.
Exactly, dude. I mean, I think we've all been through that period where we just get really frustrated and we just start believing all the propaganda our echo chambers been feeding us.
Yeah, it's not fun when you lose your tank. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna say some shit, but at the end of the day, just leave it in the game. Don't take it outside of the game and start like being weird and in the discords and stuff like that. It's just not fun for anyone.
We all have those days where the enemy team seems like this really well-oiled, just war machine fucking Terminator, just busting through your defenses. Meanwhile, your team, it's just, I don't know, it's just staff sergeants and like corporals just running around with shovels, just not knowing what the fuck to do. And you just feel so frustrated, you just want to like scream at everyone and just be like, go there, do this, do that, ah! That's when you need to just step the fuck away.
Literally yesterday, I used 2 tanks. I lost them both in like less than an hour. We got like flanked by Bardishes and LTDs, and I was fucking raging. And I said, okay, I gotta hop off the game. I played some City Skylines, and I calmed down, and it was all fine. It's just in the game. You can get angry, just don't take it outside of the game.
I don't think any game, let alone Foxhole, is really worth screaming at anyone over.
That is true. Yeah.
I've been in one screaming match, and
Oh
yeah, I've been in a screaming match. It was at Spidrocks, not this fall, but a couple wars ago. I'm not gonna name any names. But yeah, I mean, I just remember just being just so fucking frustrated, and they were frustrated as well, clearly, and we just don't know each other's side of the story, and it's honestly not worth it. I mean, we apologized to each other after, and everything was good afterwards.
You guys make up?
Yeah, we make up, but but it just wasn't a good experience. It's just honestly not worth like screaming at each other and like swearing.
Speaking of screaming at people, what do you think about alts?
Alts?
Yeah, what do you think about the whole alts? We gotta talk about it. Come on, this is the first episode.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, like, like a victim, I'm a survivor. Okay, I like this war, when we were fighting in Spitrocks and we were building up the fort, an alt came and destroyed our mixers and destroyed 17,000 components worth of concrete.
Fuck me.
That was so painful, especially for my Logi people, because we're like a small clan, so almost all those components were like made by 1 or 2 people.
Damn.
and there was still a lot to concrete, and just losing all that concrete at that time, especially when we were concreting, that was just, oh, I just felt so bad for my Logic people. I genuinely felt so bad for them. It was, yeah, I think if you ult, I don't know, I don't think you're worth losing sleep over, right? Because after we lost those components, we just took a deep breath. We were like, ah, and then we just went back and got more components, because what can you really do, right? There's
Yeah,
not
true.
much you can do except just try not to let them affect how you play, or your enjoyment of the
I have
game.
not I have not lost that much resources. I've only lost like tanks and stuff to alting, where they would like roll up with a bike and purposely sit behind you or like throw stickies at you to get you tracked and killed. It happens. It's annoying, but at the end of the day, like it's just gonna happen. What can you do? There's no real like infrastructure really built to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's difficult. I understand, but you shouldn't like. There's a lot of like accusations going around. It's all I'm gonna say, and
Yeah.
it can get annoying. And it, especially for newer players who are trying to join and they don't know what's going on, and they're accused of being this alt or whatever, and they don't know what the fuck an alt is, and it's gonna be damaging for the community. It's gonna be damaging for the game. So I don't know what the solution is. But yeah, it's gonna stay in Fox. It's been a thing in Foxhole for a very long time, and I think it's gonna be a thing for years to come if the game survives that long. I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say as well, I understand. I genuinely understand. Because I remember after we got altered, we had like several of our flatbeds like driven away, and like to the front to get destroyed. We there was just a lot of alt activity, and it was genuinely so tempting, to just blame the colonials and just say,
Yeah,
these are
that's
Austin
something we can't
bastards.
do though. We
Yeah,
can't blame like the other side. They're all alts, blah blah blah.
exactly.
Alts are their own faction, okay? They're alts. They're dickheads. They got small wee wees, okay? They're not from collies. They're not from wardens. They're just you know,
I
they're just
think
fucking nerds who think doing dumb shit is fun. I guess.
I think the worst damage that alts have done is divide the community. I think no matter how
True.
many storm cannons they fuck up, no matter how many resources they destroy, no matter how many tanks they drive to the front and just give to the enemy, I think the true damage is done to the community. I think all
Yeah.
tanks can be replaced, resources can be mined back again, and plus all resources, they disappear after a war anyways, right?
True.
And I mean, it's, of course, you spend a lot of time gathering those resources, but it's not the end of the world. But what it does is it has a lasting effect on you and the community, where just for the longest time, you just want to blame the other side.
The other
Where,
side. Yeah.
yeah, where you just start suspecting everyone, and you make false accusations, and every noob looks like an alt, every sergeant, with a fucking shovel, you gotta go and hunt him down, right? And
Yeah.
that's the true damage that the alts do to this community. It's not the resources, it's what they do to us. And hopefully this Foxcast, I mean, this can help change that. We got,
Hell
me,
yeah.
I've been warden for the longest time. We got Creepy Banana.
And me too.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah,
here.
I'm Ward Wardenson.
Yeah,
No,
Ward
Creepy is not
Wardenson.
here. He'll be in the next episode.
Yeah, Creepy will be here in the next episode. But Creepy Banana, he's a long time colonial player, and I am sure that you know, just talking. I think just the two sides interacting. I know I'm rambling on for a long time and you're not really talking, but I just want to say this one last thing.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
Right now, I don't think there's a Foxhole community. I think there's a Warden community, and then
Yeah.
there's a Colonial
Yeah.
community, and then
100%. Yeah.
yeah, those two, and then they're kind of in this big bubble called the Foxhole community, but it's really these two separate communities tethered
Yeah.
together by like FOD and Reddit, right?
Yep.
And everyone is, because I've been Warden my entire life in this game, and I'm in all the Warden echo chambers.
Damn, 18 years? No.
18 yeah, ever since I was born, I just started playing Foxhole. But yeah, I've seen what the echo chamber can do. I've been here. I've seen a lot of things I disagree with. And I'm sure if you're a Colonial player, you've seen that in places like Sigil and your own servers where, it's just really easy to be toxic to the other side and just forget that in the end, they're players and human beings just like you and me. And so,
Yeah.
dialogue and interaction, things like this, I think that should be the goal. So, Ward Wardenson and Creepy Banana and I, we're making a server called Foxhole Union of Content Creators. We've got a couple more projects planned to, just really get, to make a sense of a Foxhole community instead of a Warden community and Colonial community. We have Foxcast as well. This is efforts to do that as well. We just need more dialogue and communication, man. We need to talk. I think that's the most important thing. But yeah,
speaking on on the whole, like there's two separate communities. I have felt that very much. I'm gonna out myself. I'm actually also Creepy Banana.
What the?
I know it's a surprise. I'm actually Creepy Banana and Ward Wardenson. I'm the same person. I know it's a big surprise. I revealed it. I'm sorry. But yeah, on my main channel, I've been making Warden content now, and usually, whenever a big alting thing happens, people will come in my comments and be like, "Hey, fuck you, Collie, you alted, blah blah blah," And now I'm getting that same interaction, but as a Warden. So it's very funny to see that. So yeah, I'm 100% with you. There is no Foxhole community. There's a Warden community and there's a Colonial community. There's no real, it's very divided, and we should try to bridge that divide.
Yeah.
I know it's a game where we fight each other, but at the same time, we're playing the same game.
Yeah, we all love this game, and it's for the health of the community as well.
I hate this game, dude. Fuck, dude. God damn it. Have you ever played with a gunboat, dude? Fuck, the amount of time you drop it into random shit. Oh god, these shells. Oh my god.
Dude, when you truly love this game, you hate this game to its core.
Yeah, I think you keep coming back.
Yeah, you keep coming back for more. It's like spice, It hurts, but it's really good.
To me, but
did you notice how the hands are really weird? It's like plasticky.
Yeah, the hands are. Dude,
I hate how the hands are like moving, like the fingers are kind of like wiggling.
Yeah, that's how I always stand.
Yeah, you're just.
I'm always wiggling my fingers, man. What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, each their own. I don't know. It's just kind of. Ooh, it's just kind of. I just noticed that.
Don't look at it. If you notice, God, you fucked yourself. Bruh. You're never gonna unsee that now.
Why are they all like? Try doing that in real life and just. Yeah.
I always do it in real life. What do you mean?
Oh, and then you pick your ear. Yeah, kind of gross.
Yeah. Okay, dude.
Okay, but anyway, do we have another topic to talk about? Are we done with the?
We talked about the tanks, updates, snipers, alting. Did everything, I think. Did we?
Do you want to talk about multiboxing?
Oh,
we have a solid chunk of time left, like 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I think that's about
15 minutes. Go for it.
Multiboxing.
Go for it. What do you think? What do you think?
No. I vote no. Multiboxing.
What do you mean? No, not happening, or multiboxing bad?
Multiboxing bad.
What do you think about streamers like Katie who use it to play tanks with?
Bad.
Bad.
Okay,
right.
Nothing against Katie.
I think it should be allowed for like vehicles. Like I don't really care. Like for me, I get pleasure from playing vehicles with the communication of your team. But if you're not a communicative person, like I get it. I kind of get it. But at the same time, I do understand like getting attacked by like 4 guys who are aiming at the same spot, shooting at the same time is very annoying. So I get it. I also know people use it for building a lot to get it done faster. And scrapping, yeah. I also get that because let's be honest, building and scrapping is not the most engaging gameplay. But
I get it.
I don't know.
But I think it should be banned.
Yeah.
I get it, but I think
it should be banned, I guess, yeah.
And let me explain why. The whole thing about multiboxing is that it gives you an advantage that the other team or other player does not have. And I want to talk about this about all third-party software because I believe with the new update, the Clapfeet, what's that fucking name? Siegefoot?
Clapfeet? Clapfoot?
No,
it's Siegecamp. No,
Siegecamp.
Changed it, yeah.
Okay, Siegecamp. I think because Siegecamp updated their I don't know. Clapcheeks. Siegecamp. They recently updated their TOS to ban third-party software.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And a lot of the questions have been what counts as third-party software. So is things Discord. Like ClickLock third-party? Yes, Discord third-party software is
100%. You
Foxhole
should use the
stats.
shitty communication that I use.
Yeah,
God damn,
should
it is so
everything
bad.
purely be in game? And I just want to kind of give my thoughts on that. I think in order for a third-party software to be unfair, it has to be something that gives you an advantage that the other team does not have. And in order to meet those requirements, it needs to be all of three things. Number one, number one, it for third-party software to be fair, and should be allowed. It should be free for everyone to use. Number two, it should be easily accessible. And number three, it should not break TOS. So, for example, Foxhole Stats, that's free to use for everyone. It's easily accessible. You can just type it up on Google. And it doesn't break TOS. It doesn't give you, like, fucking god powers, you know? Same with artillery calculators. You can just find it on Google. It's free to use. And it doesn't, like, auto-aim the fucking cannon in-game for you. It's just maths. And, yeah, it fulfills the role.
I think that should be illegal.
Do you think it should be
illegal? I'm against... Yeah, math should be illegal.
Math,
we shouldn't use
I hate
it.
math as well, dude. There's bad maths everywhere. But it's like, you know, it fulfills a role. It does something. It does maths for you. It shows you the map for you. It gives you updates, and of course, Discord being a communicator, it's a tool to communicate. But for something like multiboxing, first of all, it's not free. You need to pay for several accounts. Number two, it's not really easily accessible. Not many people know how to multibox. Do you know how to multibox? Because I fucking don't.
Yeah, VM. Or virtual machines. I used to be a nerd. I know a little bit. You can make virtual machines. It's essentially like a PC in your PC, and then you play on it. I think that's how they do it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a nerd anymore. I'm cool now. Look at my glasses.
Yeah, that's pretty swagger. Number three, I want to say, until now it didn't break TOS. I think they banned multiboxing from what I heard. But yeah, and that brings me on to, okay, this is probably gonna be the most controversial part of the video. And honestly, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. I'm just gonna say it. I think Sudobot is bad. Alright? I said it. There. I was thinking it. Everybody was thinking it, but I said it. Sudobot is bad. I know Warden hates Sudobot. It's I don't know, surprise, but
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, okay. So Sudobot is a bot in Sigil, in the colonial Sigil. You know what Sigil is, right? And what it does is...
That's one of the Discord things, right?
Yeah. It's the...
I think they banned me.
Did they? But Sudobot...
I know, I have to... Oh, fuck, I have to, like, authenticate or something. I'm too lazy, I don't know.
Sudobot is basically... Okay, so let me explain this to you, and then I want your thoughts about it. I'll try and explain it the best way I can. I don't know the specifics, but... Basically, it's a bot in Sigil. And what it does is it scans the map, and every time it spots a blue pixel, it pings. So, for example, if you are behind enemy lines as a warden, and then you are sneaking up on a storm cannon base, and then one of the watchtowers caught you, and then there's like a blue dot there, and the Sudobot scans that, it pings the location people. Yeah, and it shows the location.
Oh, that's what is that? Skynet now, dude. Motherfuckers got satellites. Yeah, in the air? What is that?
That's what the world was saying. It was literally Skynet, literally Big Brother watching.
That is very dumb. But that is not fun. What the hell?
I've heard a lot of colonials say that we barely use it, and it's not as good as people say it is, which I get. I mean.
Yeah, I don't think, dude, if they managed to make that, holy shit, they should be hired by NASA or something.
No, they did make it. That's the thing, they did make it. But they
made that?
Yeah, they made that.
That sounds insane.
But apparently I don't know, it was one of their coders, and they code, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in Sigil. Okay?
Can anybody use it, or is it a premium software? You know what I mean?
It's in Sigil. I mean, it's a bot in Sigil, so anybody in Sigil can see. But I don't know, some colonials are gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm banned, man. I can't fucking see it.
But that's
unban me, Sigil.
Yeah,
add me
I'm banned, creeping. Why were you banned?
I don't think I'm banned. I think I'm just too lazy to do the authentication
the
thing.
Verification?
I have to send the verification thing. I was already in it, and then they made a fucking new verification thing, and I was like, bro, I'm not doing that. It's way too much work.
Well,
just add me again, dude. Come on.
You have to send a picture of me saying a code.
I'm a YouTuber. Come on, dude.
Yeah, he's
Privileges,
famous. But
man.
how many subscribers do you have now?
Privileges, man.
9K,
I have
9K.
five subscribers. Come on,
Five
please.
subscribers.
Let me in.
That's like what?
But yeah, I don't know. That sounds very dumb. That should not be a thing. Whoever made it, very fucking cool though. That's cool programming, I guess. But
That's really cool.
it's weird.
But I want to give my detailed argument for why I don't think it should be a thing, because I see a lot of wardens.
God, you with your detail argument. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of warden arguments so far. I'll be completely frank.
Skip 5 meters further if you want to see the outro.
I'll be completely frank. I think a lot of warden arguments have been really fucking stupid. It's literally just them crying, saying Skynet, 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 bad, 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 ban.
I think they're just mad they don't have it, you know?
Yeah. So
share the code. Share the fucking code. Come on.
Let us have it. I mean, wardens would definitely have used it if one of the wardens.
100%. Dude, why are they making Skynet? You could just buy a second account and look at the map with a radio, dude. It's already, that's the old way, dude. You know, just keep it classic.
But it doesn't like scan it, right? And it like doesn't ping you and tell you what location.
I guess. True.
I don't know, but it's I don't know. Look, it's just. I want to give.
Also, I was joking. Don't buy the game and do that. Okay, that's illegal. That's the joke.
Alternate accounts. That's bad.
Yeah, I definitely don't have 3.
Sussy. You have 3?
I have 2. I bought 1 extra just in case I got banned.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably good. But yeah, I mean, there's a high chance that we'll get banned after Foxcast. So who knows?
Yeah, dude.
We'll be ready. Contingency plan. But yeah, here's my argument for why I think Sudobot bad, and I'm gonna try and be as civilized as possible. I think Sudobot bad because it gives you an advantage, no matter how small. It gives you an advantage that the other team does not have, and I think that's the core of it all. And a lot of people might be saying, it's third-party software. Does ClickLock count? Does Foxhole stats count? Where do we draw the line? And like I mentioned before. The 3 rules. It should be free, it should be easily accessible for everyone, and it shouldn't break TOS. Now, I don't think Sudobot breaks TOS. I mean, it's literally just scanning the map and pinging. But it's free to use, but it's not easily accessible for everyone. And I think
you just gotta join Sigil, dude. You just gotta join Sigil, then it's easy accessible, dude.
True.
It's hard.
It won't show.
It's hard for me because I can't join.
Yeah, you know.
No, but
dude, you need to join Sigil and be like a spy. You need to tell me what the fuck is going on.
No,
you need to tell me everything, bro. Give me the codes. Give me the codes that they put in to make that fucking bot. I will replicate it into Warden
know what it was like 5 minutes ago.
But no, I would be saying the same thing if the Wardens had made it for Warden Unity Hub. I just genuinely just. I mean, come on. I mean.
No, I get it. It's dumb. It should not be a thing. It is really weird. I don't know why. It's cool programming though. I'm kind of like nerding really cool out a little bit because it's like that's pretty cool, but like at the same point that's weird. That's really weird. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird.
According to the
Colonials, you're playing the game too much if you're making shit like that. You know what I mean?
But according to Colonials, it doesn't get used that much. I don't know.
Okay, dude. That's cap, dude.
I don't know. There's no proof that it's had like a big effect on stuff, which I don't know. But I just think that no matter how small, if one side has an advantage that the other side does not have, then I don't think they should. I don't think that should exist. But here's the thing. I know that people in the fucking comments are gonna be like, they gotta bring up game balance.
Delete ISG.
No. Yeah, they gotta bring, exactly. They gotta bring up game balance. It's like when I say one team should not have an advantage the other team doesn't have. Game balance is completely different from like what Foxhole players
make the game symmetrical again, like 5 years ago. Come on, guys.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I just feel like
those are the true glory days.
I feel like there should be a war when everybody just has like the same shit. Just
tank hits, come on.
Yeah, everyone just fights in the tank hit. I don't know. But yeah, I swear to God, if you bring up game balance just because I said one side shouldn't have an advantage, that the other team shouldn't have.
I'll back you up.
Wrong on this one. Bring it up in the comment section. Bring it up in the comment section. Let's do it. Let's have this fight. What I was talking about Reddit and like.
Yeah. Do you also reply to your comments? Yeah, I do that too.
I do. I try my best to reply to all my comments.
Dude, I reply only to the hate comments. I'm such a weirdo, dude.
Do you know what I do for my hate comments? There's only one thing I say to my hate comments, and
Read 'em? I say your mom jokes. I just say I fucked your mom. I'm bad.
for me, because most of the time I do songs, right? So a
Yeah.
lot of the times I might get like a nationalist in, and they're like, "Fuck you! Don't use my nation
yeah.
song, you cringe fucker," or I don't know, something like that. And my
Oh
reply
damn.
is usually always, "I shall do another," and then that's it. I mean,
No, you should find out what the enemy is of that nation and just be like, say something in that language. Be like, I fucked your mom or something. The funnies. You gotta do your mom jokes, dude. People always get angry at them, dude.
because it's you almost don't know how to respond because it's stupid.
Yeah, because in real life, people just say no, I fucked yours. But like in online life, people just get mad. So it's the best comeback.
That's the goal. You gotta make them as mad as possible.
Exactly.
But anyways, yeah, I think we're approaching
So
the 1 hour mark.
yeah,
Do you
this is
want
a
to do
good
like an
first
outro?
episode.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was a little bit awkward at first,
yeah.
but I think we got somewhere.
Yeah. We
Like,
got in the
do you want to
groove.
do
We
like
got
an
in the groove.
outro where we go in the car and then drive off? I think that should be our outro.
Yeah. You
Oh
drive,
my!
I guess.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, your dog says
Yeah.
it's a bad idea.
Sorry, my dog's a collie.
I think we just wave and end it.
Okay, okay. Let's try both, and then we can edit it, right? So like,
You'll edit it. I'm not doing anything for this.
yeah, I'll edit it. Wait, how do I make the thumbnail?
I'll give you the. I'll make a thumbnail. Okay.
Nice. All right. Let's wave in 3, 2, 1. No, we have to wave at the same time. Okay, 3, 2. Jeez. Oh no. Okay. You know what? 3, 2, 1. No. God damn it. Let's just go. Get in the car. Get in the fucking car.
Why? Why are you so mad? What happened?
Because it's not the same.
It's locked. I can't get in.
Get in the car.
It's locked, man. I can't get in.
It's okay. There we go.
Okay.
It's open. All right. And then we drive off, and then that's the outro.
Okay, bye guys. See you next week. Okay.
See you next week.
We're leaving our
We're
$12
doing this
million.
every Sunday, by the way.
Yeah.
Sunday.
We're gonna change the position of the studio in the next one. Okay, so you can't find us.
Yeah,
It's
8
highly
a.m.
secretive.
I do it at
8
8
a.m.,
a.m. You do it at. No. I
Wait,
do it at
are
8
we doing
p.m.
this live? Wait, what's going on?
No.
I thought we were just recording. Okay.
Well, no, we're not doing this live. I mean, okay. So I do it at 8 p.m. You're 12 p.m.
I think you should cut the thing already. Just say bye and we'll
Okay,
talk about this after.
bye.
Bye.